Suzuki.
It's me, your beautiful and lovely host, Bodega, here with the one and only
Kuma.
Kuma. How was your week so far, my guy? And I'm not asking that just so I gotta have a way to intro the podcast. I'm generally asking because some part of me does care about your life.
You know, like some fragment of me does care about yours too. So I'm gonna ask after I'm done. But definitely one for the books, bro. Definitely one for the books. Okay, that's a little too sentimental.
Oh, me holding your hand?
Yeah, it's
Never too sentimental.
Anywho, jokes aside. It was one for the books. Like the party yesterday, that was what's up. I really think this week there was a couple of good stuff.
On Halloween, we went to a Halloween party in Harlem.
Yeah.
It was dope. We had fun.
Definitely dope. House party. The floors, listen, whoever made those floors, you did a great job, and at the same time, you had me thinking, okay, yeah, this shit's coming down.
Yo, when that shit, all these niggas was jumping up and down on that floor.
When the woo.
Yo, and we felt that floor vibrate. Yo, I think to myself the whole time, thank God Kuma has enough self-control
To not join in. I was not with that. I was like, I know my limits.
Because I know if Kuma came up and jumped too, I would have been concerned as a motherfucker.
Man, listen, you know when I go to a party and people jump, you know I don't jump. I just do this.
Especially when it's
accordion body.
Especially, we was on the top floor.
Yeah, bro, listen, the fifth floor had to be empty.
No way, because it's like, that shit was loud as fuck.
Yo, what the flyer said, when we can feel like it, they meant it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, because, that shit was still going. This probably didn't happen in time.
Yeah. But like, that doesn't mean I knew I had to leave at some point because it was cool meeting everybody, getting to know them for the first time. But I was like, bro, I was tired. So I was like, I want to sleep.
I feel you.
Hey.
Yo, one thing that party taught me, the importance of having a good DJ. Yo, bro, there was one point that they were fighting for the aux. But you know what's the best part?
One?
There was multiple finals. They were fighting for the aux, but it's because you can tell this is so 2020. They weren't even fighting for the aux. They were fighting for the Bluetooth connection.
Yeah, exactly. They were fighting for our privilege to connect.
And then my parents were like, "Yo, who's connected right now?"
Kill the DJ, no? Kill him. I was like, damn.
That shit was crazy.
Damn.
And the whole time we had a friend with us, Edward, and the whole time this nigga is coming up saying, "Are you okay?"
Hey man, you look like you was about to pass out, knock out, fall asleep on the floor.
I was exhausted.
You were wall sitting for 5 minutes? Well, you was sliding. You started up here, you just cruised.
Yo, I was done. Like, you have no idea. I was so done. I was so done with that part. The fact that I made it to 2, the only reason I made it to 2 is because somebody came and picked us up.
Exactly.
Like, if it wasn't for that,
Saint.
I probably won. I'd be out.
Nah, it was gonna probably be like 150.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have definitely been out.
No, well, so what happened with you this week though?
Nigga, I don't know. I was with you.
Not the whole week though. Oh yeah, I forgot the stress.
Yeah.
Your soul's back. You got some more color in your skin. Yeah.
It's because I was finishing a project up for last semester for college.
I forgot. I was watching this man die.
Yo, that shit was ridiculous. That shit was ridiculous. Never doing that. I can't wait to be done with college.
Bro.
But all right, man, let's get into these topics. Let's jump into this.
I'm gonna leave you with the list today because my phone about to be dead.
Yeah, I got both our topics.
Copy. So what's the first on the
first
chopping block?
topic is: Do you think men should get more props for being faithful?
Oh, okay. We starting off on this.
Yeah, I'm starting on the juicy topics first.
Yeah, all right.
For me, it's an easy answer.
All right, what's your stance?
No.
Why though?
I know a bunch of niggas are looking at me like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck, bro?
You had a chance to defend us. A chance."
Forget about that. Like, just in generally, the idea of should you get props for just doing what you're supposed to be doing?
You're saying like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you gotta understand like that hits different people differently. Like if you're a dude who you every time you're going out, some girls try and ask you for your number, and you know you're a girl who's that attractive that you go outside, everybody trying to snipe you. You being faithful is on another level.
I feel like your props for being faithful is being in the relationship.
But do you think every partner does what they need to do to not make you want to look elsewhere?
Like, I understand like a partner not doing what they're supposed to do. It's so funny me talking about this.
You have experience.
Not really.
Nah, bro. Listen, situationships are real relationships here in 2019 and 2020. Entanglements are whole ass things. Destroys marriages up in here.
Well, not Jada Pinkett Smith's marriage.
No.
Hers is still going strong.
It's going strong and it's weird.
No,
They're doing their thing.
That's because Will's fucking another chick. She's 24 and she's a YouTube star, but that's a different topic.
Different topics for different days.
I don't think you should get credit for cheating. What was your question again?
You asked the question, but do you think...
you said something about like...
I was saying that there are definitely exceptions.
Yeah.
And, hey, I'll speak on that real quick. For the exceptions of it, I'm like, do I think people should get props for being faithful?
And what do you mean by props?
That's the point. That's
what is a prop? Like should I get... Like, you didn't cheat on me today, so should I make you extra eggs in the morning?
You know what?
What do you mean by prop?
I'll be down for that. But
I think that's what is the definition of it. Like,
props is just like showing a sign of respect, because I think the question mainly comes from people feeling like men get accused of cheating all the time.
Yes. Okay.
And even when they're faithful, they get nothing from it. So it just feels like there's a huge like lapse of judgment.
It's funny every time I talk to a girl, she says, "Oh yeah, because you're the hoes." And
man.
As somebody who knows my life, anytime any girl says that to me, I'm like, "Oh man, only if you know."
Yo, no, every time somebody says other hoes, I'll be like, yo, don't worry. They ask me if that line works on everybody. I'll be like, every time. And it's like, I don't know why you're assuming that this is how it is.
Yeah. It's annoying.
It's not. But
it's annoying.
Yeah. Now, for that, I understand why people would want props for it, because you're like, yo, that's not who I am. But you got to understand, I think it's more on the other person. Like, the person assuming that you are out here doing all of this.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you props regardless. You'll never, because it's their fault. They are internalizing things that don't exist.
Okay, this is kind of a weird topic. Like,
it is.
Like should men get props for being faithful?
I thought it was an interesting quote. And Breakfast Club had this on.
I think you know what it is too, is because a lot of people stay in relationships while the other person has cheated.
Yeah.
That's really, let's say like I think on average it's more common for people to stay in a relationship after the person has cheated.
Really?
I think so, yeah. I think it's more common than you think.
Oh, no, I know it's common.
Yeah, it's common.
I'm just like...
and that's why I think on the other side, if a man should be getting credit for being faithful. I think it also comes from the belief that men can be monogamous, which I disagree with.
I have where it stands on that. I feel like intimacy matters so much more from monogamy. And I think women also would have to acknowledge men have needs too. Because if you're going to become the sole entity that I come to with all sexual energy from this day forth, that's what you're signing up for with monogamy.
It should be like, even though you don't want sex, like, I want sex. So you should have sex with me.
Yeah, and then now this becomes this whole, some people will be like, oh, this is sexist. I'm like, no, it's like, that's what it is.
But ironically, like, girls don't do, well, women don't do that. Well, no.
You know how many public interviews are like, oh, if you horny, but your man says no, what are you gonna do? She's like, I'm gonna take that dick, and it just.
Say that again.
So a public interview where a guy would go up to girls or groups of girls and say, let's say you're horny, you want the sex, right? Yeah. But your man says, nah, he ain't really with it.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about from the flip point of view. I'm saying, you're saying that she wants sex, he doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm saying flip point of view. I'm saying the guy wants sex and the girl doesn't. Okay. It's more common for the girl to say, nigga, I don't want sex right now.
Yeah.
And she'll go to bed and the guy would just say they're sexually frustrated and go to the bathroom, jerk off.
And then I'm like, yeah, it's not that we can't be monogamous. It's just that we have needs too. So it's like, hey.
Yeah, I always felt like very annoyed. Like, I always felt like relationships are always about the women.
Yep.
And women always deny that, but I've realized, like, again, like, the only way this relationship started is because I initiated. The only way the relationship continues because this. Anytime anything happens in a relationship, is because I am initiating it, or I'm causing it to go in motion. Like, again, like the most dumbest thing ever is the way a girls shoot a shot is by giving you an opportunity to shoot your shot.
Yeah, but then this is where I think the bigger lesson for men needs to be learned is, if a woman is not putting effort, let's say making it easy for you to live with her.
Not even her.
No, that's what I mean. Her putting effort is just giving you opportunities, right?
No. Her giving effort is by her, like, opportunity means giving you a point to shoot.
Yeah. Then what would you say, like, a girl putting over? Okay.
And making a point.
All right.
Like giving you a cheeseburger.
Okay. Anyway, so I will say this to you. I think when a girl is really like trying, she's supposed to be giving you energy in your life. She's supposed to be bringing forth that out of you. So again, I think, yeah, of course, being in situations, making sure like certain things can happen, setting the mood when I ain't trying to set the mood. I would see that as her putting in effort. Not necessarily saying, hey, let's go somewhere, because that's more something I would do. So I'm saying, like, for fundamentally, I think a girl putting in effort's different.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you are with somebody and they're not doing that, like, oh, you come home and they're not even showing you care, love, and affection, those things that actually give you energy, those things that make you feel loved, make you want to love.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me seeing a person, like a female specifically, putting in work. And if they're not doing that, then listen, you're with the wrong one. And I think that's the big thing. Fuck the whole faithfulness and all that. It's like, you got to know when to leave.
But some guys are just mutts.
Then the mutts need to be cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you really a mutt, if you know what you are, be about it. And just tell them. And if they still choose to rock with you on that, they know what it is. They know what time it is. But
I think it's a weird question, though.
I do think it's a weird question, but it was interesting.
Why this came up again? I know because Reason was on a Breakfast Club, right?
It was on Breakfast Club, and I think like I saw like another few topics. Can't really remember. It was like a few conversations and forums and the comments for that video. So on IG, it was like people have some interesting stance on it. So I wanted to hear like what our opinions would be.
No, I think you should. I think you shouldn't get props, but because it should be part of the relationship.
Yeah, but like healthy relationships versus one that like a broken mirror.
Yeah,
the broken mirror is every day that I ain't break the mirror again, you want props, but it's like
exactly. It's like
that's what it sounds like. That's how I initially took it the first time, but then I think they were saying like, oh no, just off of like the everyday guy perspective. Because that was in some of the comments. They're like, oh, every girl I start talking to, she says, oh, so what? I'm only a Monday hoe because I never see you on Tuesday type shit.
Oh, so, yeah. That's what you mean. Oh, now like, okay, I kind of get it.
So, yeah, that's what I was like, oh, there's different layers to this.
Yeah, but I'm talking, but the way the question sounds like it's specifically meant for like a relationship.
Yeah, like somebody you have cheated in the past.
No, even, it's just like you're talking to, or you're with a girl, and like she... Like, oh, you haven't cheated on me. Just the way the sentence structure is formed, the topic sounds like, since today you didn't cheat on me, I'm going to give you more eggs for breakfast.
I love how your reference is like just a Denny's breakfast diner. Like,
I wanted to say head. Like, you didn't cheat on me today, so I'm going to give you some nice sloppy head.
I feel like that comes from like anytime, what was it? My Instagram is always like that. Just girls putting their hair in ponytails. I get so tight that women, like, it's so easy for women to control like men just with sex. Like, but that's what it is.
That can be so tight, like because like, he's mad at me because I betrayed. I'm trying to think of something. He told me not to do this, and it backfired. Now we're in this issue. I'm apologizing to him, but not saying I'm sorry, and I was wrong for what I did. I'm saying sorry by giving you sex. Those are not equivalent.
It's not, but then you as the man.
Then I get tight at men. I get tight at men. Because they take the bait.
Because they only want the viscosity, bro.
Yo,
they want it.
That's the shit that bothers me, too. It's just like, yo, bro, like, why are you taking the bait for it? Like, yo, come on, have some more self-respect.
Yo, what happened to your morals, bro? What happened to your sins? I thought you said
you guys are in a situation because...
You allow yourself to be there.
No, you're in a situation because you told her not to. Don't do this. Don't talk to this guy. Don't join this company. It's a pyramid scheme.
Don't do whatever advice I gave you because I love and care for you because it's clearly is going to go wrong.
You obviously didn't listen to my advice. Now you're such amount of credit because you didn't listen to my advice, and you're negative. You fucked up your credit now because you joined the pyramid scheme, which I told you not to fucking join in. And now we have a joint account, so my shit is fucked up now.
Oh, that's a big mistake. Okay, at that point,
I'm just trying to make it like more juicy, the situation.
The stakes is getting high.
Yeah, that's what I'm sure. So that's why. And then this is the first day, right? And he just found out the news. He's in the couch, like sitting there tight, and she like offered him sex to make it better.
Okay.
I don't know if maybe the situation I just amped it up too much.
No, you amped it up too much. I was like, in my head, I'm like, right? Yeah, that can't. I
don't know. I don't know.
You about to be homeless because
But there's some guys that would just take the sex.
They would. But then let me ask you this. I think this will come down to like the more pressing matter of, do you think in certain times women don't respect when a man tries to lead or is leading? Because it seems like that's more where it's going. Like he was saying, from a leading perspective. No,
he wasn't saying no, like... Because it wasn't like something they were doing together or something.
No, it's like you add a joint bank account. That changed the whole question.
Because I wanted him to have some. Well, no joint bank account then. They're just dating.
Okay, yeah. Then it's like, if that's the case.
Because I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it affect him too. That's what it is.
That joint bank account.
Yeah. He jumped the gun. Like they're like together for 2 years. Like, yo, let's do a joint bank account.
No, you jumped the broom, everything.
Shit, I would do this from that shit like that.
Please don't, bro. I don't need to hear you come back, be like, yo, man, you want a drink? Oh, I see you got a bottle of Jack. I'm like, oh, God.
Oh, guys.
It's bad.
Yeah, I just think men do. I feel like we do it to ourselves.
Listen, I
feel like we do that shit to ourselves. I feel like you know what it is too.
Morals, principles, and stand
I personally
on those
feel like
things.
that. Because I've been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And like through all the shit I've been through in life, like a lot of the stuff I was like, 2016, right? I was talking to like one girl, right? And I had all this shit on my life, right?
So
the simple fact that I was able to like go to her when she asked me to and meet up with her and give her any type of attention, for me was like beyond amazing. Because every other day I was having like a mental breakdown and crying in the corner.
Oh, intimacy, man. Having those little moments of just feeling like, oh, you care about me. That little warm tingle in your heart.
Yeah. And like I feel like the fact that I'm here already, for me, is like astonishing. Like the fact that I'm here and not having like 25 other things I need to handle, or like I'm probably gonna be homeless in the next 2 days.
Oh, listen, you know what? This is why we need to get to the point where like we could go fly out some close friends to a private island and we'll celebrate like birthday parties.
Totally.
Yeah. Matter of fact, wait, ain't that what happened with Kim Kardashian? Kim Kardashian, she like whisked away her friends to her like birthday event.
Are you trying to call me Kim Kardashian?
No, I'm doing
because I don't think I'm that pretty.
Oh,
I know, right?
Maybe if you fix up the bed a little bit, yeah, we get there, boy.
Let's wrap this shit up. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So
you are?
Yeah.
I don't
think you knew about the whole whisking people away to the island part for Kim Kardashian's birthday.
Yeah, no, you're jumping the gun. The next topic is thoughts on gender roles, which makes more sense to go to next.
All right, bro. I love that one. I want to get to that whole alley.
This is your
gender roles.
This is okay. Thoughts on you think men should get props for? Or just wrap it up. No, man should still no.
Still no.
Yeah, for you?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, no.
You were saying no this whole time?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying yes. Oh, wow. I guess I am a bad listener.
I'm glad you're noticing.
Thoughts on gender
reveals?
Yeah.
I saw a baby boy with boxing gloves
Why you put this as a topic?
That wasn't. That was just something. Like, I remember I told you half of that was thought stuff. But anyways, I remember seeing a video. I think it was like a baby boy, dude in like a whole blown up costume suit, got the bib and everything, comes out, gets into the ring. Baby girl, boxing gloves, gets into the ring. And they box. And that was the gender reveal. Whichever one didn't get knocked out, that's how you knew that's the one who won. And I was like, yeah, no.
My gender reveal is me telling you guys what my
exactly. Like, I was like, we doing too much.
Hey, Kuma, Kino, I'm gonna have a son.
Exactly. Like, yo, bro, get blue. Thanks.
Not even a text message. Blue. And put the phone in my pocket.
Yeah, like, bro, if we're having a cookout, like, for me, I think that's cool. Like, if you're doing a gender reveal, you get your friends together. Like, if you get the grill, you be grilling. I love that shit. And you just cook, drink, and be like, hey.
How did gender reveals, like, things get... How did this shit...
How did a forest fire happen? That's what I want to know.
Wait, a forest happened because somebody's having a gender reveal
party?
Yeah,
it was like a while back. We don't cover that story. It was wild. I was like, why did you go into the woods? Why?
The fuck? How's the fires going to, like, they were having blue and pink fire? First of all, we need to get over these social contracts of blue and pink. A boy should be able to wear pink and be okay.
Wait, was it? I think at one point in time, like, the boy color was pink.
No, it was never pink.
I had to be. I'm going to be.
Okay. It was?
There was a point in time where it was pink.
You dead ass?
Yeah.
Why?
Yo, listen, we live in a world where, like, Republicans and Democrats switch colors at that point. I don't know why this be so serious.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah. But no.
I remember, like, Kanye would be like, what? I'm okay. He was a Republican. Bro, but you know, like, that's like the social stance was very different back then.
Yeah, it's like what it meant to be Republican then and what it means to be Republican.
Yeah, I know.
Now.
Basically, a Republican then is a Democrat now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just saying something within itself.
Mm-hmm. Can you believe that?
Oh. Stance and then We about to talk about voting and all that.
Oh, we can talk about the Kanye West interview with Joe Rogan if you watch that.
Oh no, I only seen like clips of it. I didn't get the
Clips
whole
of
thing
it.
down.
What you thought from the clips of it?
I just thought it was like okay. Like the only thing I'll say from everything I saw about it, and I think mainly it's because I didn't sit down and watch all of it.
Yeah.
One shot was the Nick Cannon interview was better.
Yeah.
Like I personally, because it's like it felt like they were more like
I think
clicking together.
I think the fact that Nick Cannon split up the interviews helped. And I feel like, split it because it's 2 parts to the Nick Cannon.
I remember. It was weird though. Like when we first encountered it. So I was like, what makes you like change your stance on that?
Joe Rogan was 3 hours straight, no cut, and on top of that, I felt like it was just Kanye West talking, and Joe Rogan really wasn't like doing or saying nothing. No, I feel like Joe Rogan barely asked. There'd be times that would be Kanye talking for like maybe like 5 minutes straight.
So
and Joe Rogan would have like little inputs here and there, and then
he just be going. And Kanye does just go off too.
You know, when I'm watching that whole thing, I was like, oh my god, I'm Kanye.
Oh no, there's no question.
I totally realized that. Oh shit, I'm Kanye.
100%.
Oh whoa, man, does everything himself. Narcissist, thinks he can do it better than anyone else. Constantly has streams of consciousness and ideas.
And then anytime anybody who close sees him, he's over sitting down on the couch looking wild antisocial for no reason.
Yep.
Then you walk over to him and then and you're like,
yep.
Man, you look like the Energizer Bunny, but you always run out of power. I don't know how you do it.
How? Because I wake up early.
I know you've been doing it.
If you wake up at 6
a.m.
and then you're up until like 12.
No. I still feel bad for you for that. I was like, why? What? Why did you stay up? No, those Discord nights. I'm just like, why do you stay up? Why do you do it to yourself? We'll be hanging out later on day. I'm like, bro, you tired. Get some sleep. You're like, yeah. See you on Discord. Like, what? What? Why? Sleep. He's like, nah, man, my bed's a curse.
Nah, we both know the answer to that question. We both know the answer to that question. Let's keep it pushing.
All right, so
before I get a text message.
So ultimately, Joe Rogan's podcast with Kanye West. What would you say were like some of the highlights since you've seen it?
I think you just thought it was boring.
Not you?
I thought it was boring. I thought the one with Nick Cannon. I didn't even thought about that. The one with Nick Cannon was better. I thought this one was. I thought this one was boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think it was also due to like the hype of it happening? Because there was definitely some buzz about it.
It was a lot of hype, but I wasn't thinking about the hype when I was listening to it. Okay. Kanye West is an interesting guy. He has a lot of great ideas. But I really do think what let that thing down was the interaction between him and Joe Rogan. I feel like Joe Rogan was not interviewing him. I feel like Joe Rogan was just letting him talk.
Like he just like, here's my platform, speak.
Yes. I don't need to hear that. I need to hear somebody have a dialogue with Kanye.
That's like the feeling I got.
And then Kanye is like, everything he's talking about is just ideas. So on top of that, I can see why you would have some challenge like interviewing that. Yeah. Because the only thing you do is have ideas. Like, how can I really like?
I feel like Kanye really does earn the moniker of like visionary. Because like when he talks, it's a lot of like theory craft. I'm just here right now, and then like it does seem that he does do stuff in the background.
Yeah. But you can't really interview somebody something that they say they're going to do or thinking about doing. What can you like? You can only really talk about something when
it does hit a point.
And one thing we realize, Kanye cannot be president. That nigga cannot be president. That nigga cannot and should not be president.
What is your personal reasons on why?
Nigga knew this nigga was asking, what you gonna do for like foreign politics? Okay. Nigga gave up. Never answered anything. Hey man, just gave a lot of ideas. Like first of all, like the stuff we're doing with Haiti right now. Yo, that shit is great. That shit is dope. And like all the people I know, like all the like presidents, I mean in Africa, shit, we're like, I'm good with them. That's pretty much.
Yeah, man. Listen, he's dodging questions like a politician should.
I don't think he's dodging questions like a politician could.
He's like, he's not doing it intentionally. He's just happening.
Yeah, he just doesn't know how to answer the question, so that's what he's doing. Because he can't. He doesn't know anything about foreign affairs. Okay, like no offense to like I think like when people think of foreign affairs, we don't really think about like Africa. We think of more like the Middle East because it's a very delicate situation over there. Yeah. So we think how you gonna handle the stuff over there, like the fact that our president tried to kill or did kill somebody's like second in command in another country. Like that. Like
there's tensions.
Like, what if they say okay, this person just did this, but he's a very powerful leader in another country. Are we gonna try to kill him? Yes or no?
Right, and if so, like, what are our terms if we're going to try to negotiate?
Yes. So like those are the ththings, the conversation we used to have.
Yeah, like
it's different. Like running a successful shoe company is not the same as running the country. Like running a successful shoe company, you never have to talk about killing somebody.
Unless you're really in that type of business.
Yeah, unless the people who are around you are,
Hey man, those shoes looking kind of fire. Can't you let you walk out of here with that design?
You wearing a lot of blue tape. What's going on, my guy? Speak to me.
Hey man,
you switching up on me?
No, you in the wrong neighborhood, bro.
But Kanye did something sweet for his wife, though.
Yes, he did.
What was it? Tell it.
So, Kim Kardashian had a 6-day private island birthday celebration. Whisked away some of her closer friends. And pretty much there was like dinners, eating, parties, dancing, whole 6 days. But Kanye West, he came here to put that icing on the cake. He loves his Kim K. And he got the hologram of her late father to say some very inspirational words. I did, originally I was seeing the article titles of it, and it sounded bad. Like, the hologram was over here complimenting Kanye as a genius.
A lot of the headlines made it seem like Kanye got a hologram of Kim Kardashian's dad saying how great he is.
Yeah.
But that's just a clip of it.
Yeah, it was just it's barely a segment.
You actually listen to it?
Yeah, I was like, I will say the one
I will play it, but I don't have the adapter for the aux on my phone.
But the one place who did it pretty well, who covered that story, E News showed it, and it was really touching. I'll be honest. Seeing hearing all the words, he was like, "Oh, you're a beautiful woman."
Because they only took that one soundbite of saying you marry a genius husband. But if it's different, if you want, you marry a genius husband as an innovator, a creative. No, you marry a genius husband. You have beautiful kids.
No. See, that was it. Kanye, full stop.
Yeah.
You have beautiful kids. You're out here. You're a powerful woman who's been doing all these things. I'm so happy for you.
But they made it seem like this nigga just went around about Kanye.
Yeah,
that was very sweet.
It was sweet.
She wrote a very beautiful message on IG.
Yeah, immediately. Oh, and I think she hit something on Twitter, or was it IG?
I think it was IG.
Yeah,
it was IG.
Oh no. If I could have a 6-day birthday weekend on an island and that ends with a hologram.
She's turning 40, right?
Yeah, 40.
Milestone, congratulations.
Snap, still lady. But no, I really think that was cool.
I remember when I turned 20. No, I remember when I turned 19.
Oh, what happened for you?
I was in high school, right? I turned 19, and I'm like, hey, I'm 19. I was eating junk food or whatever. I was in high school, and I worked for my high school.
Mm-hmm.
So it was it's one of those days that the teachers are there, but there's no students. So I was just doing shit. And I was grabbing and they had since there's no students there, they order food for the teachers, and I was just eating the food. Mm-hmm. And one of my teachers, yo, you're eating a lot, man. I told him, yeah, I know, I'm a growing teenage boy. He looked at me, that's the last. Today's the last year you can say that, right?
That's cold.
When he said, I stopped and looked at him oh.
Damn, that's cold.
It was one thing depressing too. I was talking to my math teacher from high school. No, when I was in high school, my math teacher told me when you turn 25, it all goes downhill.
I believe that statement.
Yeah, but damn, Jesus, I feel like you should tell me that when I'm in college, not.
Listen, senior year of high school, traumatic. They just try to unload all the reality at once.
Not even my school did not try to do that.
Oh, bro.
That's why when I hit college, I was like, wow, man.
No, my school was understand it's gonna suck. Man, you need to do only work. If you don't listen, you could working. That ain't the answer. You need to get your education now.
I hate this idea of notion that you need college to be successful.
Yeah, I do believe.
Ironically, I was talking to the two people who I see as examples of that.
Yeah.
Well, the one person.
He's doing his thing. Anyway, so, but nah, I still think to this day, education will forever be something that nobody can argue about. Knowledge is power.
I mean, you should go to college?
No, get yourself educated. If you can study under somebody who's doing what you want, that's still education. That's still knowledge.
But you should elaborate that, because when you just say just education, people automatically assume college.
Yeah.
It means trade schools or apprenticeships.
No, what I'm mainly saying is whoever you can learn from, but more so trade school, apprenticeship.
I know, but you got to make it clear.
The institutions that you can't go for.
Because when you're saying education, makes it seem like college.
And I'm like, no, because most people can go to college and not going to learn nothing. What you're going to do in there also is going to matter. But I'm saying, no, get to what you want to do, find things to actually study and get the valuable information to do what you want to do. Don't just go in a place.
What if you want to be a sex worker?
There's places listen.
Really?
What?
They teach you
But Bro, listen, let's put it like this.
Did
porn
you do
industry
your taxes?
makes money, right?
Oh, yeah, it does. The porn industry, porn and sex. Oh, well,
exactly. So you can learn something.
Yeah, but
you can go to the clubs. You can go to those types of clubs and be like, hey, how do you X, Y, Z? Because there's promoters and some people who are dancers probably do a little something on the side.
Yo, you heard about that porn star that was raping people out here?
No, what?
Yeah, you know that porn star, that guy that looks man ugly as shit?
Nah, see, I feel like I heard one. I remember OnlyFans beating up a burglar. That I was like, that was wild.
Yo, he's a famous porn star, bro. He's a guy. He's a famous.
Oh damn!
Star.
Why you gotta do that, bro?
Like he's a famous.
Wait, why are you even doing that? You're a famous porn star, man.
Yeah, I didn't get that neither. But he's a famous porn star, and he's known for being an ugly guy.
So why?
I'm gonna show you the picture, and then you're gonna look at it like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Man,
like you gonna know what I'm talking about.
Man,
you know what I'm talking about. You know him, right?
I've definitely seen that face. I've never seen any of his work.
Me neither, because I felt too uncomfortable.
Why?
But he gets around. He's in the industry. He's a big guy, man.
But why?
He's not Johnny Sins by my opinion, but you know, I think he might be technically bigger than Johnny Sins.
I think Johnny Sins is getting to his prime right now, where he's just like.
No, I don't think.
Listen, Instagram. The Instagram is doing him justice.
Oh, his Instagram, his YouTube channel, out here talking about health and fitness.
I think he's getting to his prime, bro. He's like he's enjoying his moment right now.
I think he's just cruising now.
Yeah, that's what you build it up.
Out here with his beautiful wife. Yo, all the random life facts I know about porn stars.
Yeah, listen, you really dove deep into the sex worker world. Me, I'll just be like, I see funny stuff, I laugh, I'm enjoying myself. You be like, hold on, but what's her shoe size?
Nah, but back to we never said his name is
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy, yeah, got charged for I think multiple counts. I think up to 20 plus.
Why?
Counts of sexual assault.
Well, why?
I think the last couple of days more charges was added on top.
I need to know this man's reasoning. Because it's not, you can't say, oh, he hasn't been getting action, da-da-da-da-da.
This
has to be like a power thing.
Even if he can't get the action himself, he gets it indirectly because of his profession.
I'm like, it has to be a power thing. Like, what is his motivation for doing this? It's like, bro, why? There's no point for that.
I think you said it perfectly yourself. It's a power play. It has to be.
It has to be.
There's no other reason. There's no other reason why he would do it. What's his name? Johnny what?
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy hit was a 7 new sexual assault charges in Los Angeles, facing.
How many accounts?
He's facing 7 new sexual assault charges.
So one is going in for 7 years, period. And then there's 7 other accounts?
Say that again. No, there's 7 new charges.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so there's 7 new charges.
New. I don't know how many were prior. Just 7 new charges.
I thought he was already being fighting one for 7 years. And then
no.
Okay, I understand.
7 new charges.
All right.
And he's facing 330 years in prison.
Okay, no, okay, then there's definitely a lot. My man said 330 years. Hold on. That's wild.
Involving 5 women and a 17-year-old girl. The new charges and previous claims can see 67-year-old porn star facing 330 years in state prison if found guilty. The rape and the other sex crimes revealed today range from 1996 in the San Francisco Valley to 2013 in West Hollywood bar.
Damn.
This is like one of those things. What happens if a serial killer goes into the army?
Oh.
Is it one of those things? What if a serial rapist becomes a porn star?
I see the line that you're drawing there. I do see the line you're drawing there. But then it has to, like I said, it just has to be a power thing. Because it's like you're getting supplied with the thing, right?
He was first arrested in June.
June 2020?
Somebody said it perfectly. Everything's about sex besides sex. Sex is about power. I remember the first day I realized that.
What?
When I personally realized that the first day.
Okay, let me hear this because I feel like I actually disagree with that.
Well, you don't think sex is about power?
I don't think sex should be about power. It does have I know, I get you, but there are aspects of sex that it's power, but
it's about power.
But there's the love part. That's what it's really about. But there's aspects.
I don't think
of
people
power.
have sex. I think majority of people don't have sex for love.
I don't feel like a lot of people are when. I really feel like you have to be in a committed relationship with somebody you actually really rock with to remember. Oh, sex is about love, instead of just busting a nut, instead of just feeling good, instead of getting this type of high.
You're talking from what it should be, from point of view.
No, I'm just saying, like I've had that experience.
Yes.
And for me, sex, like good sex, fun sex, happy sex, it comes from love, not power. No, it's like when a girl says,
it's
"Hey,
funny,
I'm doing this."
I have that exact opposite experience. I've only had sex where it's about power and control.
Man, your eyes getting that dim. But nah, for me,
it's never been love and warmth. It's just been cold distance.
Man,
like kissing is the last thing that happened. And then
the way you said that, I can only imagine. Like after like I done spit in your face and everything.
No, not even that. No face. Nothing. After it's all over and said and done with, you just shake hands. You just walk different.
That's a formal agreement. That's a formal agreement
not
right
even
there.
like, oh, I see.
Man might as well be in suit and tie when you did that
right?
deal.
I remember that day. I was so, when I was on the train that day, bro, going back to like home, I felt like such a whore.
My man said I shook hands after we finished.
I felt so empty inside. I felt like, damn, what am I doing in life?
And this is why sex should not be about power. Like right there.
Yo, Shorty was like, man, it's my turn. Like, nah, Shorty, you probably don't even know my name.
Fair enough.
It wasn't like she was like one night stand either. We talked for a while.
Yeah, see.
But we didn't care about each other.
That's not what it is. It's like when you're like, hey, I know what makes this person feel good. I want to make them feel good. That, like I said, it's an aspect of power. You're like pleasing them, they're getting pleased, right? So there's an aspect of power there. But then like I always say, no, listen, if you like, just because you reach your happiness, we ain't done. Because I know you. I know you can go further.
But let me tell you when I realized that sex was about power.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna tell the whole story. But just to keep it blunt, the girl gave me a head, right? And then we was walking, right? Then she going like, then she went like to me, right? As we was walking, right? She went like, I gave you head and you was moaning. I looked at her like, okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself.
You was moaning. And then right after it, you kissed me. Right after I gave you head. Like she was like, very like, oh, about like this, right? It was very intense. I looked at her like, what the fuck? And I was, oh shit. Oh, it was the power.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you did that. The fact
you could make that come out of me.
This is the power, the control. That's what turned. Oh my God, my I swear to God, my head was like, oh my God, that moment.
He's like clarity
because it wasn't about the intimacy.
Not at that moment.
Nah, it wasn't about that. It was about the fact that I made you moan.
Yeah.
To me, I don't get what's the big deal about it. Like, okay, like, but, and you know, and think about the kissing is right. She made a point like right after I tongued her or whatever, I kissed her, and she was like, and you kissed me right after. Because like
normally not everybody would do that.
Yeah, and it was like,
and you'd be like, nah, to me that just don't matter.
And it was like, I realized, it's like, yeah, I guess I could be wrong, but from one point of view, okay, so you really do like me that much, don't you? Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
the way it's like that must have been how she
was saying. That's how I took it.
Okay,
that's how I took it. So because I'm telling my version of the story, I'm not telling the story, my version of the story.
Exactly.
And I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, listen, I promise you, like, after you get through that point, you're like, oh, yeah, sex is about power.
It's always about power.
And then, it just comes to a point where you're like...
it's not true. It's not always about power. Like you said, you find someone you love, it's very intimate, it's beautiful.
Or, like, you just get... I just say, after you get past the whole power thing, because, like, there's definitely aspects of power. Like, you could really just get off of that. And I say this, like, I'm going to say this. Like, I know what I like.
Yeah.
But, like, hey, sometimes it's just fun. Like, if you cut all the attachment off, and you're like, oh yeah, we're doing this because it's fun, then it's like the power thing isn't as big of a thing for you. Like if you got like 5 of your friends, and y'all all sleeping together.
I disagree.
Because put it like this, if you got 5 of your friends and you pleasing and receiving at the same time, who's in power here?
Depends on the person. Some person receiving is giving is the power. Some person giving is the power.
And now this is my point. Like now when everybody's in this where like we're all at power because we're all taking power from different positions, it just becomes a fun thing. Like, we're being pleased and we're enjoying ourselves. Hey man, listen.
No,
the only people who can mate and ain't be for reproduction are humans and dolphins. So we get to put all the labels we want on shit.
I think humans have a control issue.
Man.
I think humans have a control issue. And even when a woman wants to be submissive, you're not really submissive. You ever seen that meme when the guy's choking her and like she's smiling? And the meme is like, yo, if you choking her and she's smiling, realize you're not in control.
No, you are. You want to know? This is what I'm saying. She's having her thing. She's enjoying herself. And then you could also feel the sense of power. Hey, I'm able to supply you with this. Or let's say you're a different person. No, I'm saying there's aspects of power, right? So each person can feel like they're in control from different positions. Or you could also be somebody who's like, damn girl, you look so damn cute when you. Like, it could be just that.
I don't know. Maybe when I have love, warm and intimate, when I make love with a woman I care about deeply one day.
Come make Lucas Grinch's heart grow 3 sizes.
Maybe I could tell you about it one day.
Till then, cold, heartless, mechanical sex, right? Yeah.
All booty calls. And girls be like, why can't you not open up?
He's like,
why can't you open up? Why can't you not tell me you like me?
It's just an abyss. But nah.
Oh, wait, we didn't actually talk about the guy.
Wait.
We talked about him, but not that much.
Hey, man, that's just...
So right now he's looking at a total of 11 well, you read this part. The paragraph on top.
Paragraph on top?
Yeah.
All right. So, first arrest back in June?
Yeah, the first paragraph.
Okay, so first arrest back in June. Jeremy is now looking at a total of 11 accounts of forcible rape, 8 accounts of sexual battery by restraint, 6 counts of forcible oral copulation, 5 counts of forcible penetration by a foreign object, and much. Okay, this man was doing a lot.
He was a porn star. Oh, he is a porn star.
Wow. Now I feel like his porn star status is about to get revoked with this. Like this.
Can that be revoked? Once a porn star, always a porn star.
Yeah, I see your point. But people can stop claiming and defending you if people because they think you're.
I never understood how he became so successful as a porn star.
I don't. It wasn't our time.
It has to be. That's true.
It wasn't our time.
That's true.
So, having pleaded not guilty to the first set of charges this summer, and unable to come up with the $6.6 million in bail, Jeremy remains in jail.
$6.6 million in bail. New guy by Jeremy, cool guy, but different topic, different thing.
Part of me is just like,
he had a mental breakdown. That Jeremy.
It's 11.
What was like 20-something, 30-something sexual assault?
Yeah, like this is just a lot, dude.
Dude, but yeah, because it started in 1996. That's the year I was born. Yeah. A lot of shit happened in 1996, man.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie.
Tupac died in 1996.
Exactly, a lot of things did happen in 1996.
1996 was a crazy year for shit.
Yo, man, this is just for me. This story is sort of crazy. Like just hearing that, I'm like, but why? Like it sounds sick because you can't think, oh, he's doing this because he's just horny. And it's not at all.
This is a perfect example of control. Of power.
Yeah, but you see, like this is clearly out of hand. This is the person. This is you personally have something wrong where you feel like you need this. That's weird.
Well, he's a piece of trash. And he's probably going to jail for life. And
he's already 66. I forgot
67.
67. He's 67.
Yeah, he's gonna die in prison. Our condolences goes to his victims.
100%.
I hope they can
find a way to continue on through life and forget about those traumatic experiences.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully they'll still be able to love and receive love.
Most important.
I feel that's the most mature I've been after that topic like that.
Yeah, like honestly, that shit just made me sick. I was just like, nah, that shit ain't right. But what else is on the chopping block?
What's his name? Lil Wayne endorses
Trump.
Yeah.
How you feel about rap getting into politics like
why?
this? I don't get it either.
Why? Like why?
Like why rap?
And why is it make such a big deal in the public eye?
That's what it is. I don't understand how being a rap artist, specifically rap artist, and talking about politics, it just gets chewed up. And it's like, but what's the actual? I don't feel like people listen to what they're saying or listen to the actual conversation. Well, no, I mean like if the rapper just says, "Oh, this dude," it just I feel like everybody's just saying, "Oh, this rapper talked to this politician. Oh, this politician must be cool. I'm gonna vote for him because." That's what it feels like, rather than I actually listen to their stance and stuff like that.
Lil Wayne has been asked about like, is racism still alive? And he's known for saying, "Well, there's no such thing as racism." When I was young, I shot myself, and a white officer saved me. Mm-hmm. And I never dealt with racism in my life. Look,
and then like what? There was like one teacher who said, back when I was younger, I was watching like. You already know how my Instagram feed is. So one of the content promoters that I follow was covering a story of like how a white teacher on a Zoom for the class was talking about, I have the full right to be racist because when I was younger, black men like stopped her robbed her, beat her up a little bit, and she's like, no, for that I have the right to be. So I'm like, I hear Lil Wayne, I hear what he's saying, but I'm like, you got to understand there's somebody who had the complete opposite experience than you. On the flip side, it's negligent.
But it's not like Lil Wayne is a politician.
No, exactly.
Or
That's
went to college for politics or study.
Why are people eating it up? That's my problem with it. I feel
think
like
America has a weird habit, a real fixation with celebrities. I think it might come from because like America, we might appear to be like one of the most richest countries in the world, but a lot of us are poor. Mm-hmm. A lot of these celebrities are the American dream. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's why we clamor to them so much.
Like we love.
I think we love the. Yes, I think maybe it's the idea that a lot of people don't feel loved, and the idea of fame is equivalent to love or praise.
I'll agree with you on the praise part.
Love, praise, Yeah,
because like everybody can see it now. If people are actually saying, "Oh, you are this.
Yes,
you achieved this, or something you get to live that lifestyle."
Even though fame does not equivalent to money,
not at all.
I think Amber Rose, after she broke up with Kanye West, she was like, "I don't know what to do. I was living in Philly, broke, but I stepped out my house. I had mad photographers with the camera in my face, so I don't know what to do. So I had to figure something out." And
it's a different life, though, man.
She actually did an interview with Adam 22.
Okay.
The No Jumper podcast.
Yeah.
And she was saying like how Kanye.
I actually like that podcast.
You do?
Yeah. I don't watch it consistently, but every so often.
Depends on who's on it.
Yeah.
You saw the one Black China when she just walked out?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
That shit was funny.
That was funny.
She was saying how they told it was disgusting.
Yeah, just like,
Yo, Adam, he was a low-key disrespectful in the interview because he kept asking her questions about like the man she been with. But at the same time, it is Black China. Like, no offense, like I have
you're
Black
known
China
for this.
Yeah, like what else can I talk about you? Your music? There's no music out by you yet.
So, you know what? I feel like people like live their whole life putting themselves in a box and then wonder why they're there when they finally like gain the self-awareness of it.
Yeah, like,
and I'm like, nah, you put yourself here. I didn't decide this.
No, it was. I think she just got fed up and like, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah.
He was like, what you mean you're done? I'm just done.
Yeah, but like he does have more aggressive interviews. Well, yeah, I think that's one of the things you go there for.
I think he even said that. Like I was trying to go easy on her too. I was pressing her.
Yeah, but that's why like, I personally like.
She's been with weird people before. She's been with like, what's Kid Boo?
Oh yeah,
fucking Kid Boo. That's fucking weird. First of all,
his name's Kid Boo.
First of all, the fact that was it Little Boo? Something Boo. Whatever. He's not that important. Like I never heard a song by this nigga day in life.
Can't say I have either.
Like I remember when Kid Boo was trying to say how he's a clone. Like he has a clone. He's like from a government lab. And like he was on live one time, right? And he said, "Yo, this is my clone." And the clone came up right there. He's like, "Look at us. We're exactly the same. Look, we have the same tattoos." I was like, "Oh." And then somebody like teacher academic was like, "Yo, cloning don't work like that. If I clone you, he's not gonna have the same tats as you. He's gonna look like you, but he won't have the same tattoos. What the fuck? That's not cloning." It's like just because I clone you doesn't mean he's gonna have the same personality as you. Personality is partially shaped by experiences.
No, that's the cool thing. Like I love that one thread right there of like that makes some great stories. Like, hey, if somebody is to make a clone of you but make you live a completely different life, what parts of you would actually be the same?
It's that nature over nurture shit.
Yeah, but like it's a question of what are your actual innate characteristics. And can that be changed through nature versus nurture? Or are they truthfully innate?
I feel how sometimes your life, how you have a core personality. And I think how you express that or how it comes out different. We say this perfect time example with me. Like we talk about like sometimes I put in different scenarios and situations. And the way I respond to it, like you would be surprised. Is against the characteristic that you know me to be. Yeah. And I always tell you, well, maybe if I had my older brother's more in my life, he probably would have that side would have came out more.
Understandable. And then I personally know like my life has shaped me to be a very it is best to be calm and chill in most situations.
Well, yeah.
Rather than like causing any type of static.
Yeah, man, you're a big nigga. You have no choice.
Yeah, but you see, like that's the thing.
There's a slight moment you do anything. Whoa, big guy. Whoa, big. Hey, you remember Boston? We went to so we was on a trip to Boston. And I will go back to the Amber Rose thing.
Yes.
Okay. I was in a trip in Boston, right? It was in the Nesby conference. It was me, Kuma, and Kino.
Yep.
Me and Kuma were walking this girl up, right? And this guy was like flirting with the girl. She was our friend.
Yeah.
I forgot her name.
Don't worry about it.
She was. Actually, I didn't forget her name. I was going to call her by race, but then I thought that was racist, so I stopped.
Man, you was good. Why did you go back to the... Just continue the story.
So, she was like, she was talking. She felt comfortable, so she took a step back, and then we like stepped in front of them.
normal thing.
And we stepped like in between them, just because she felt uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, whoa, guys, like, whoa." And then after that, Kino, like, he was trying to catch up to us. And then he caught up to us. He was like, whoa, now there's 3 of you guys? There's 3 of you black guys?
Yeah.
I feel intimidated. I don't want to go to prison tonight. It was like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like
I don't even think we even said a word to them.
No, we didn't.
He was drunk and rambling.
And you could tell that was how it looked to him.
But should we be surprised? It was Boston.
Really? You gonna take a low blow at Boston? It's a college town, man. You know how much that should actually be happening over there? Well, where we were.
It's a lot of racist. You know what? I'm gonna not say that.
Yeah, anywho, so back to Amber Rose.
I was gonna say a joke left. Like, like a lot of those, you know what?
Bruh, I'm trying to stop you.
Come on, that's the best part.
With me.
All right, fuck it. So Amber Rose talking about how Kanye is very like Trump. They're both egotistical narcissism, and she feels that Kanye sees himself in Trump.
Narcissist. I'm just gonna say at this point, narcissistic people, they have a great pull to them. Grateful. I feel like they're put here to teach us, hey, value yourself more. But
the definition of narcissism, you're overvalue yourself.
No. I'm talking about the people who like interact with narcissistic people.
Oh, who interact?
Yeah,
with them?
because like narcissists, they'd be like, oh, I'm here, and because of that, you're here always. And this, you should never feel like this. You should never be with somebody just because they're charming. That makes you feel like this. So I feel like they put here to make you say, oh, value yourself more. But don't be like that. But what do you feel? Do you really think like
Kanye's a narcissist?
Yes. That part, and then like, do you think he sees himself in Trump? Because I feel like those are two very different statements.
I think he does see himself as Trump, and I do think he is a narcissism.
Really?
I don't think it's wrong, per se. Like, it's not like he's out here trying to kill and murder people.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, you're trying to make beats and you think you're good at it. Fuck it. You're trying to make shoes and you think you're good at it. I rock with it. Like,
and
what I'm gonna say? Like, what I'm gonna do? Like, ooh, man. It's not like he's like, oh, I'm a narcissist. I'm trying to take over the country.
Well, it's like, I'm a narcissist. I'm great. That's it.
I'm a narcissist, but I don't like this group of people. So I'm gonna take. So I'm a.
Yeah, nah, and I feel that. Because like I wouldn't personally call Kanye a narcissist because it's like everything he does, it's been proven that he's good at it.
Just because you're good at it doesn't mean you're not a narcissist.
No, I'm like arrogance, conceitedness, cockiness. That's like the bad side of it.
Yes.
But like he has a right to be confident in the stuff that he's clearly.
I feel like in a few years I'm gonna be totally a narcissist.
Oh yeah, I know, man. You about to have house antics running around.
Yeah,
if you ever get a cane,
all the shit that I'm doing pops off, and if even my stock selection goes off.
No, matter of fact, if you texturize your hair, get a little gray in there, you probably could pull it off.
What?
I can see that, like a full house costume every Halloween.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like, give it a couple of years, I'm gonna be a full narcissist.
Yeah, I see it.
I will be a narcissist already, but I was so busy trying to work with people. Now what I mean, man, yeah, that nigga's dumb. Like, why am I trying?
It's sad that right when he gave up on working with people, he started binge watching House.
Yeah. No, I gave up on when they tried to impeach me for being the president of my own club that I started.
That story is funny though. I'm not even gonna lie. That story is just like drama everywhere.
That they trying to impeach me for my own story, for my own thing that I started.
That you started, and then like everybody who wasn't saying
low key, they were upset because I kept saying I.
It's understandable.
Well, you know what's funny? If they would just talk to me about it and told me about it instead of me learning months after through indirect means, maybe I would have apologized and stopped doing it. Or maybe I didn't realize I was saying I.
Which is more likely?
I keep saying, first of all, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm going to say my club.
Yeah.
If I'm having a one-on-one conversation with somebody, I'm going to say my club.
Yeah, the club I am a part of.
Yes. If you are also on the board in the club and you say my club as well,
I will completely understand.
You know what? I might pause, look at you differently, and then go like, wait a minute, it is, and just keep going.
Oh, okay. So there is a little
It is a little. There's because you know what thing people don't.
So it's built into you. It's just built into you.
Because the thing that people don't get about that when all that shit was like when BSU and NYT was founded, what people don't get about that is there was a whole year of pre-work made into it.
True.
They were not a part of. Like, fam, like I picked you here. You're not here because of your choice.
Okay.
You are here.
You really hit you.
You did pick. Like I selected you.
You were pre-approved.
I selected you. It wasn't like
you still had to sign up.
The shit that always annoyed me about that situation. It wasn't like we're a group of friends and we all came together and said, "Yo, let's do this."
Yeah.
No, it was not. One person had the idea. Mm-hmm. I took the idea and I put it into full fruition. Mm-hmm. So then that's why I say I. But you know what bugs me too is like personally, I don't want to say I. I say I a lot as how you overcompensate.
You just said it.
Overcompensate? I said it correct, right?
Yeah.
I'm overcompensating because of the fact I'm bothered that I'm doing most of the work.
Granted, in the situations of the story, I understand.
I feel like I'm doing most of the work, so fuck you.
But then this is where I have to, because I know that's how you say it. I know, like, yeah, they're right to feel like that I is coming from a place of, a little hostility. But could they have done more? Yeah. Could they have told you about it? Yeah. But, like, bruh, self-awareness is one thing.
Man, niggas suck a dick. All right, next topic.
Self-awareness is one thing.
They niggas suck off.
If you ain't gonna work with people,
and you know the saddest thing part about that is?
Yeah.
It will never be as great as it's supposed to be.
The idea is always going to be better than the reality.
No, it was never great as it's supposed to be because the last couple of things that was said to be, because we would go to different schools. We was networking for a whole year. That's what people don't realize that. We would go to schools to people like, yo, I can't wait to start going to your school to go to your events. Like BSU was not just for like, because personally I feel like at NYT.
All right, sound like we're about to say something juicy.
I feel like NYT doesn't have like a racial issue or like oppressing black people like certain other schools.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like Columbia, like they was having a whole member from the KKK was gonna come up there, and like a whole black community was protesting that. I personally do not feel from the Manhattan campus point of view.
Yeah,
I went to the Manhattan campus.
Can't speak for the Old Westbury and the other locations.
They might say something different, but I'm speaking for the Manhattan campus. It was just not like black people.
Yeah, there just wasn't. But like the diversity on the Manhattan campus.
There was a lot of diversity in the campus.
100%.
It was a very diverse campus. It was barely, I think white was them. I think white wasn't.
I don't even know white people. You could say white people were the majority.
And even if they were white, there were a lot of times foreign exchange students.
Yeah, it's more foreign exchange students.
It wasn't like white Americans there.
Yeah.
So it was a very diverse school. And then a lot of people in power were black. So I felt like the whole concept of BSU was mainly to unify all the black people on campus because they don't because a lot of black people go to school and go like, well, there's no culture for us here. It was a place to create culture, and also help bring more exposure to the school. Yeah, so because
it was a very welcoming school. So like any ethnicity, racial or cultural, there were events for that. So there was a lot of speaking up for it. However, for the blacks, the BSU could have been the groundwork for that. So I do see where you're coming from.
Not even that. Also, you gotta think about all the work because you just think about NYT.
Yeah. I know the extra stuff, but I was just on that note.
All the extra stuff. Yeah. How many people said, yo, I can't wait to go to your school for your events? That shit took a year of work. Like, people don't get that. We went to Columbia, we went to Boston, we went to John Jay. Where else we went?
Did we go to Hofstra?
We went NYU. FIT. We went to man schools. People don't understand. FIT was good. We went to schools and like we went from certain places went from NYT. I never heard of that.
Yeah. That's a whole fact.
To like, NYT.
Oh, the dudes from NYT are here. Yo, what's up? Da-da-da.
Exactly. So we put groundwork for that. Yeah. And that would never come to fruition. All right, we got music stuff left. Kid Cudi's thinking about doing Man on the Moon 3. Hope we don't do that. He sucks. You're gonna ruin your catalog. Why you gotta touch gold? Just leave it alone. Your first mixtape, awesome. Man on the Moon 1. I had the vinyl to it, amazing. Man on the Moon 3, not as good, but just as good. Keep talking. I'm gonna put it out.
All right. So I was actually gonna ask you a question, but I feel like Kid Cudi got a little bit of the Bryson Tiller syndrome, where like you come out and what you put, your first project is gold, and then everything else is trying to live up to gold, and you only got silver.
Huh?
The problem is I don't even remember too much about his acting though.
Who's acting?
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi was acting?
Yeah, he's an actor. He's been in a couple of HBO shows.
A couple. I know he was in that one show.
It's not out yet.
He was on one show. He was on one show when like he was talking to the girl, talking to some white girl, and then like he was in bed with her, and he was kind of like I guess they were having sex casually, and he was implying like about having something serious. She's like, well, I hope you know it's just like fun. This is just casual. He was like, yeah, I know that, yeah. Right here, Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon. I'm telling you, boy. Whoo, man. Huh.
Then question: do you feel like
up and away I go? Up and up. Yo, when I was listening to damn, I forgot the name of the song. When he went like, and they couldn't see the little bit of sadness in me. Scotty. Oh! They can't see it in me neither. Every time my mom prays for me and she wishes for that depression to go away, I think of the irony because of she's causing it.
wow.
You ever see how erotic shit like this
That's
is?
a hot take.
A hot take. That's the facts. What do you mean it's a take?
Facts on my man. Nah, I can see you. I know why you resonate with Kid Cudi, but
so
you're really against three.
And huh?
You're really against.
Yo, because a lot of his shit has honestly, his project Kissy Ghost project with Kanye West was good.
That sounds like a good team up.
It was a great project. If he could do more stuff like that, fine. But I think he specifically said he's tired of making like low end music, like sad music. He wants to make more happy, upbeat stuff. If the Man on the Moon 3 is a bunch of happy, upbeat music, I'm gonna throw my phone against the wall.
Wait, but like, you know, maybe it's because I was listening to MF Doom today. But do you think him and MF Doom?
I don't listen to MF Doom like that. I listen to one project because you listen to MF Doom and all the other white girls that you talk to. I don't know.
You just
talk about the one in the train ride. That one model chick.
Yeah.
The one that went to France that next year.
Yeah. Good times, yo, Manhattan trains, man. You meet so many people. Balls. No, that day, yeah, the train was hard.
Oh, the worst part about it, she said, "Yo, we could just walk there." Nah, my decision again, right?
Yep.
I'm telling you, man. Immediate consequences. My life has immediate consequences.
Bruh.
Hey, man.
Bruh.
Hey, man. It's just another month,
Changing
baby.
my mood, man.
It was. I think it was August, right?
Yeah, I think it was like
it happened in August.
Night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Anyways, jokes aside.
Yo, he's supposed to be starting a podcast too. What's his podcast? What's the name of it? When he's gonna be putting it out there? It's for people who are sad and fighting the depression. I get it, Cudi. You're sad.
It is so funny hearing you say this.
What?
Because I feel like there's a lot of similarities.
Between me and Kid Cudi?
Visually.
Visually? What?
Aesthetically.
There's no...
Depression-wise.
Fam.
I'm joking. Anywho. Nah, I can see why you do like Man on the Moon one.
One and his first mixtape too. It was good.
Okay. But like, I feel like this... I want to say there's hope, but I'm not expecting much from it. That's it.
I hope you don't do it.
What you mean you hope you don't do it? That should make some money.
Forget that. Just don't name it Man on the Moon 3.
Oh, just don't add it to the trilogy?
Don't do that. Why?
I don't understand.
You're tainting it. You're tainting it. When you have gold, just leave it alone. It's like when you're doing Forex and you make 4K, you should just take the 4K out and stop being greedy.
Shut. That's how I feel. That's how I feel today.
Yeah, you see, or you're doing Forex, or put a market in the Forex exchange. You pick a very versatile market. You put $150 in it, right? And then out of nowhere, suddenly makes a speech, and it goes from 150 to 1,000. And you said, "Nah, I'm leaving it no longer."
I'd have been like, you saw it went up. You're good.
From 150 to 1,000.
Like
you could have took out at least $70. You could at least took out 700. At least left 300 in there.
Okay, anywho.
So if you lost the 300, you still have 700.
Can't justify that move, bro. I can't.
And the worst part about this is, right? My first thing I told him, Don't get greedy. And then nothing but get greedy for a whole week. Nothing.
He's like, I see the green. I see the green.
Yeah, but I hope the person who I'm talking to listens to what I'm saying and internalizes it.
Oh.
Yeah, just don't call it. Just leave well enough alone.
I feel like what I would want from him is for him to drop like another 2 and start his own thing. That's what I would like. If he's like gonna get back into music, right? Mm-hmm. Instead of Man on the Moon 3, I wish was something completely else. Okay, and had a part 1 and part 2. Oh, I feel like that would have been nice because he has the Man on the Moon, the EP, and then like was it a single or it was a whole project with Kanye West? It was just a single, like the one song.
Dude, it was a project, bro.
Yeah.
Where you been?
So that whole project, like something new. Don't bring it back again.
Actually, I'm not even. Honestly, actually we talked about it. He had a song with Eminem.
Oh yeah, and I actually like that song.
Yeah. Yo, I'm not interested in your music. Kid Cudi in music, I'm not interested, bro. Like, you can drop music and singles in there, but like for me, you're a legacy act now. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not interested in your current shit. In
a weird way, I'm wondering if that's praise or not. Like you're giving him like a level of status there.
He is a legacy artist at this point because his old catalog is amazing, and he was a part of making 808 and Heartbreak.
Yeah.
But like at this point, like yo, like I'm not interested. I want to see do other shit. Like,
do you think he could be like produced? No, I don't think he has. Like, does he have a passion for it?
Yeah, he made beats. I think some of the tracks, some of the songs on Kiss he produced him and Pat. I have not seen his acting skills. I feel like he's acting like himself. Like and like in the show I was talking about that he was in, Kid Cudi. I think he was like the wee guy.
So okay.
So I was like, oh wow, ooh, you such a different person. Ooh, Kid Cudi, a wee guy. Scott Cudi. Ooh.
What was that? The one with Spider-Man. The new one. Remember you said he had acted like he was crazy from war? He had PTSD.
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah. Was it Tobey Maguire? I thought it was
Tobey Maguire.
Okay, so Tobey Maguire.
Not Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. Like, if Cudi does something like that, you'd be like, yeah. I see the range.
Yeah. I see the diversity.
Yeah.
First of all, there's somebody on the side of the podcast, right?
Why are we doing this?
There's somebody to the side, right? Who said he doesn't want to be on the podcast no more, opted to not be on it no more, says he doesn't want to do it, and now has the audacity to speak.
Exactly.
Who asked him the question? Who? I asked a question? You know what? I don't remember no more.
Yeah.
Yo, Kid Cudi, don't do it. Next topic.
Yo, call somebody out. Can't stand up. Can't back up any of his claims.
Did my cat just fart? Because it smells like he just farted. Where's Oreo?
Oh, man.
All right, next topic, because I can't. Drake Certified Lover Boy is coming out next year.
How you feel about it?
I don't know.
Lover Boy?
I don't know what I might be expecting.
What would you want?
What I want?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I want.
Because like he dropped some songs. Because like Giveon's coming out with an album and he's been put on mainly because of Drake. So I'm wondering like if he's gonna go into that type of direction with it.
What direction?
Like
you didn't say anything.
Okay, so I'm thinking about the song he made with Giveon. Then I'm thinking about the other song he made.
Drake can never stick to one lane.
Yeah, that's my point. So it's like, I'm just going like a broad direction. He made a song
with Giveon or for himself?
I feel like it was for Giveon.
So if it was Giveon, then it's probably doesn't mean it's not gonna affect his album.
Well, he made it for himself. But like the pop off that Giveon's gotten from it, that's why I say it feels like it's for Giveon more so than Drake. But yeah, it was Drake's song. But that's why I'm like, I wonder where he would go with it.
I didn't listen to that.
Oh, okay.
I listened to that song.
But you don't even know what you would want to hear?
I don't even know what I want to hear, bro.
You just think it's gonna be hot?
Yeah, man. Drake is a
he a hit maker.
Yeah. Everything touches is gold. That's why I hate him.
That's why you hate. Why, bro? We need a couple of those.
Nah, man.
Like the Dream back in the day. Yeah.
Everything Dream touches was gold.
Yeah. See?
Single ladies.
That's what we need. And Drake is our dream right now.
No, he's not.
Though he's more poppy though.
Yeah.
A lot.
No, I'm a certified hater.
Certified hater on Drake, but he's looking forward to it.
See, I am Kanye. See, I ain't hating on Drake.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
All these 3 songs, you played them.
Yeah, but did you listen?
I listened to them. I like her.
Her Damage?
Your Damage is good.
That was really nice.
It's cute. She's saying, you can have me, just don't hurt me.
Yeah, listen, you gotta protect the cinnamon rolls.
The nigga's gonna hurt her. I'm sorry. He's probably smashing a girl right now. I'm sorry.
That depends on who she picking.
If she's concerned about being hurt, she's gonna get hurt.
Wow.
what it is.
That was Super Duper Kyle and Chris
Super
Brown.
Duper Kyle is not his artist name. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's just Kyle.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just say that because it's funny.
Kyle for and Chris Brown, what it is. Move on, don't be a simp.
Coming from Mr. Sim McGee.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro. But
the song is about like he's with a girl, the girl leaves, and he's like, I'm gonna stay right here for you.
But if really that's what it is, you know. But like I'm like, hey man, just move on. Just go to the other side of the bar.
Sometimes it's hard to move on.
It is. Some people like really hit you in the heart, but
yes, people make it seem like moving on is like,
hey, that's why people are here for a reason or a season. A reason could last longer than the season, but they ain't gonna be your life for that long. A reason
can last longer than a season?
Yeah. You couldn't take a bit of wisdom and that piece of wisdom follow you for the rest of your life.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack Holloway.
Jack Harlow, Tyler Hero.
That's all right. He sounds like every time he raps, he sounds like a white boy rapping.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Dude.
Where is he from? No.
Kentucky.
I'm thinking about like the actual full-on state because he always references it. I'm forgetting it right now.
Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisville. Yeah. Anyways, my boy. I really, cool. I really love Jack Harlow coming out to the scene doing his thing.
Hey, bro, we gotta wrap it up though.
Yep. So I'll let you do the honors.
All right, we're out of here. You guys suck. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.
Much love. Catch you later and peace.
This nigga had the audacity to talk.
Yeah, I think you're pushing your camera to the limits, man. Like,
No, you
I don't
did.
think mine's ever said that.
Allowed to cool. I was like, yo, man. That was a lot.
This nigga had the
We went on for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Oh, man.
Because you had this plugged in.
Nah.